Hello, I'm Ernie Bjorkman, and welcome to this edition of PetTales News, your source for information about your pets and the animal world. We're aware of the controversy surrounding the use of stem cells on humans, but what about on our pets? Veterinarians have been using stem cells to help thousands of dogs and horses that suffer from degenerative arthritis, which causes the breakdown and the loss of cartilage between two joints. Research began back in 2003 on horses. Since then, VetStem and many other privately held research companies have treated over 3,500 horses and 1,500 dogs, and plans are in the works to start treating cats. The research is still in the early stages but has shown promising results. This is proven by the more than 1,500 veterinarians who are now licensed to conduct the procedure. The Seeing Eye Inc., the longest-running guide dog school in the country, celebrates its 80th anniversary this year. The Seeing Eye's mission is to enhance the independence, dignity, and self-confidence of blind people through the use of Seeing Eye dogs, and that is exactly what they have been doing since 1929. In order to ensure top-quality Seeing Eye dogs, all dogs are bred at the 330-acre Seeing Eye breeding facility in Chester, New Jersey. This facility is the optimal environment for puppies to learn from their first days. Once the Seeing Eye dog has completed the thorough training process, it is ready to assist the handler. If you would like information about the Seeing Eye, you can visit its website at seeingeye.org. In the past decade, there have been 353 new species found in the Himalayan mountains located in southern Asia. This region is already home to over 10,000 plant species, 300 mammals, and 1,000 different bird species. The newly discovered species include a red-footed tree frog, which is known as a flying frog due to the webbing on its feet that allow it to glide when falling. Another species found is the world's smallest deer, which has a maximum height ranging 25 to 30 inches. There was also a new species of monkey discovered, which was the first in over a century. The World Wildlife Fund is leading an initiative to help preserve the existence of all of the inhabitants of the Himalayan mountains, including the new 353 species. The reports will be presented to the world's leaders in December when they gather to create a new climate agreement to replace the Kyoto Protocol. Now, we all know how the current economy is affecting our own lives, but one thing we may not have considered is how the rough economy is affecting our pets. Keith Enochson reports.
The healthiest city for pets in the U.S., as named by the Purina Pet Institute, Denver is home to many animals, animals sharing the community with their owners, and animals finding their way into shelters due to the recent rough economic times.
The animal sheltering field is seeing certainly a reflection of what's happening right now with the economy.
Shelters like the Table Mountain Animal Shelter, which sees 10,000 animals per year, are experiencing setbacks due to the fact that many nonprofit shelters get all money from donations, and one recent economic trend shows a decrease in investment donations.
Like everybody else in the United States, our investments have gone down, which means our revenue has gone down from that. So we rely even more on people's donations now than ever before.
Another trend that some shelters are seeing is an increase in pets due to the amount of foreclosures in this economy.
We are seeing trends in that, seeing more people that cannot afford their pets right now. We're seeing a few more foreclosures that we're hearing about as well.
Our biggest reason by far is moving, when someone lists a reason that they're bringing the animal to us. And most of the time it's because they're moving out of a house into an apartment that doesn't take animals.
That being said, shelters are now offering assistance to pet owners in order for them to find a suitable living accommodation.
We can help people out with finding out what's pet friendly, what's not. I mean, we frequently talk to landlords anyway, because that's one reason why we do get pets, is because people have tried to sneak an animal in where they shouldn't.
And as tough as it may be for these pets and their owners being directly affected by the economy, there are still many ways to stay involved, including volunteering.
Volunteers are telling me that they are out of work and that they just would like to stay busy and still feel like they're contributing to the community and being constructive.
So when all is said and done, yes, the economy is affecting pets in a very real way, but the bottom line is
the economy never seems to change the relationship that families have with their pets.
Reporting for PetTales.tv, Keith Enochson.
Dogs play an integral role in many of our lives. In Jefferson County, Colorado, one unique dog is taking her role a bit further. Cedar, an 11-year-old Chesapeake Bay Retriever, is running for mayor. I had a chance to sit down with Cedar and her mom, Kathy, to learn more about her life and her campaign. A dog running for mayor is pretty unusual, I must say. Tell us a little bit about Cedar.
Well, Cedar was a rescue dog, and today she's an author, an environmental advocate. She's a pet therapy dog, and now she's a candidate for mayor. And I'm her humble transcriber and mom.
Now, I'm wondering, how does a dog bring about environmental change, or even us thinking about the environment?
Well, I read to our pets, and I was reading Inconvenient Truth, and we also watched the video. And Cedar was sparked by that, and she said, well, Mom, they didn't say anything about a pet's impact on the environment. What can we do?
And you would never think of a pet having an impact.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so the next year, we spent learning and practicing eco-consciousness in our own backyard, because that's what it's really all about, is us doing the work first. And then she was inspired and said, well, Mom, can you put pen to paper and let's write a book? Because we need to share this information with other pet parents so they too can reduce a pet's impact on the environment.
Beautiful. And she's had some help.
She has. She has a little brother, Ernie B.
Love that name.
And together they co-authored Doggone Clean and Green last Earth Day.
So, Cedar is running for mayor of Anywhere and Everywhere. Tell us what the platform is.
Well, her platform is three-pronged. Remind candidates and office holders everywhere to stay focused on the environment, to reduce your pet's impact on the earth, and then to raise funds for your local shelter.
So, how do we vote for Cedar?
Very easy.
Very easy.
Go online, cedarformayor.com. $1 equals one vote, and that money goes then to the local shelter, her local shelter, which is the TMAC Animal Center.
So you're probably urging people to vote often.
Vote early, vote often.
And vote a lot.
And stack the ballot box.
Stack the ballot box. Well, thank you very much for being with us. Now, a final personal thought. Most of us want a pet, but how many of us think about the financial responsibility of being a pet owner? Animals cost money, especially in times of an emergency. So please make sure your budget can handle pet ownership, not only helping your bottom line, but the happiness and the health of your pet. Well, that's all we have for this edition of PetTales News. Join us next week for more information on animals and your pets. I'm Ernie Bjorkman. Thanks so much for watching.